Hello, my Gemini friends. This is Karen with KarmicOneTarot, here to do your mid-April 2019 general reading. Please check your moon and also rising signs. There might be additional messages for you there. Let's see what's happening for my Gemini friends, mid-April 2019 Geminis. Geminis. They were falling all out before I turned the camera on. There we go. Thank you. Just waiting for the right one. So the Four of Swords, the Four of Swords has been out quite a lot this mid-month. What I think it is that, it's time for you to perhaps take a step back, take a break, take a breather on whatever it is that is going on, my Gemini friends. Sometimes things look better from a distance, and this is a cycle that is closing. So you might, in fact, be coming back to something. In other words, finishing up this time out. The world is a successful completion, a successful revolution. What else is happening for my Gemini friends? Maybe the time of inaction is over. Thank you. And we have the, let's see, what do we have? Three of Cups. So time to celebrate, perhaps. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. So it is what you've been waiting for, okay? You're waiting for these fruits of your labors to blossom, and you're going to need some help for this. You're patiently waiting. Perhaps you're waiting for some help. What's going on for my Gemini friends here? You'll be celebrating. At least it looks that way right now. What's going on mid-April for my Geminis? Thank you. Four of Wands. So security, stable foundation, happy home, all of those good things. The Feast card, thank you. And what do we have? We have too many. So we need two cards. And one just fell in, two cards just fell in my lap. Look at that. And we have the Six of Wands, victory, success, public recognition, and the Knight of Cups, some sort of emotional offer to you. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups. So you've been doing a lot of reflecting, my Gemini friends. This is about, looking at what's been lost rather than what you might still have here in this Two of Cups. So there might be still a partnership that is relevant that you just don't see quite now, because you're too worried about what's happened here in this Three of Cups. What's going on, Gemini? So let's see what this interloper is doing here now. I say interloper because he's here at the very end. He's coming in. It's almost like, he's waiting to be recognized. This is a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is a very charming and dashing and really well turned out individual. The Knight of Cups is offering a cup of love. He's the knight in shining armor. He's coming to you in his finery. So just look at that for a minute here. Who's coming to you kind of slick? All right, that's the message I'm getting, kind of slick. Let's see what the Knight of Cups is here for. Now, I'm not saying the offer isn't genuine, but there's something about it. It's too well done. Okay. What's the Knight of Cups here for? What's happening for my Gemini friends mid-April? Thank you, 2000. And here you are, you're juggling. So you're weighing something back and forth. It's probably items of value here with the Pentacles. You've got lots of Pentacles on the table. Anything further on the Two of Cups? So it's definitely an offer that you're going to consider. What is it that the Knight of Cups is bringing for my Gemini friends, please? We don't want to start there, huh? Thank you. Okay, so it's a new beginning. You're going to find your path, but you're going to have to leave something behind. This might be that little bit of slippery energy, that slick energy I was mentioning. This is a little bit of deception, and it might be deception from the past that comes to light, that the Hermit shows its relevance to and what's happening now, that you're trying to start things afresh, start things new with the Judgment card, rising up out of the ashes. So whatever has gone before here, whatever you are coming back from, whatever this break was that you took, it's now time to perhaps work with others. You've been working with them so far, And it's time to really celebrate the fact that you can be generous and have that stable home life here. But there's something about this victory that feels like there's an offer coming out of the victory. You'll have to write and tell me what that means. There's an offer coming out of the victory that feels a little bit, I don't know, elusive, let's say. What's the Three of Cups about here for my Gemini friends? The Three of Cups, usually a card of celebration. It could be, you're just out with your friends for a cocktail or two. It could be, dinner with family. It could be anyone that you really enjoy spending time with. That's the card of celebration. And here, with the stable, happy home, Four of Wands, all of that abundance there, the Fool card. So now perhaps you've got new friends. Perhaps you've got a new group of people that you are working with. Perhaps there's someone in there that is offering you their cup of love. Perhaps there's someone new in this group that, might be a leap of faith for you, might be a little bit of danger situation. And you're coming back from a break. You've decided you're not on break anymore. You're coming back into perhaps the dating scene that you've been waiting to do, and now you've got lots of help and perhaps a stable foundation for you to go out in public and receive this offer. Okay, so weigh this offer carefully, because there is a little bit of an element of danger there, my Gemini friends. There is a new beginning there for you as well. So it's an opportunity to be reborn. It's an opportunity to put whatever happened in the past behind you, okay? In the past, okay? There might even be children involved. That card always means children to me, but it doesn't have to be. It could just be looking back on nostalgia or leaving something from the past in the past. Okay, but you might need to seek some guidance on it. The Hermit is a very learned scholar. He's the wise man on the hill. He's also solitary. So are you weighing your independence versus this new friendship that you have up here, this new group? Your path is going to be revealed to you. He's shining the lantern bright, but it is going to take a little bit of time, I think. This cycle has to finish up. So what is it that we are, in fact, closing? What is the cycle that's closed? Thank you. Okay, so now you've come to terms with whatever's happened. Temperance is the card of Sagittarius, so you might be balanced in your emotions now, and perhaps you had to take a break to do that, because the Temperance card is all about healing as well. So it's about you perhaps taking some solitary time, the Hermit, the Four of Swords here, taking some solitary time to reevaluate your position and decide which way it is you want to go. Do you want to jump off the cliff with this new offer, or are you going to stay stable? I mean, I think the Temperance card is about you balancing your emotions here. Here's your Knight of Cups, the Temperance card, okay? The Knight of Cups right here. Okay, I can't make this stuff up. All right, this is the God, this is the person coming to you, okay? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, as I said, offering you a cup of emotion. Now, it could be a cup of emotion from the past, all right? Could be something that you tried to put some distance between you and this cup. Okay, you might be trying to put some distance between you and this cup now. You could also be looking at it saying, okay, well, we tried this before, but you know what? It feels better now with the Judgment card rising up out of the ashes. Either way, you're going to find your path. This path is healing, though. This path is complete. All right, so if you do begin this offer again, if it is something that's a repeat that you've been waiting for, perhaps, have no fear. It's going to be good. I mean, you've been looking at it in the direction of what was lost. Okay, what was lost, and perhaps there is a fire sign involved, because there is the King of Rods right here. So you never know. Gemini, King of Rods. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and we had Sagittarius here. The Nine of Swords. So their hands are tied. The King of Rods' hands are tied. What's going on? Here's your Page of Cups, too. So there is news. There is news coming in, my Gemini friends. What's the Four of Swords about here for my Gemini? Thank you. Wow, that was quick. The Four of Swords is about, perhaps could involve a mother. As I said, there are children here if you want to read it that way. Then we've got our Three of Cups here, same card, celebration. So perhaps these are people that you work with, that you needed to take a break with or from. Okay, it could be that you're celebrating whatever it is that you're creating your independence, and it's time to decide for that. So I think if you took a break and you really took a look at what you've been trying to build and what seeds you've planted. Now is the time to perhaps take that leap of faith and make the decision to, I think, celebrate here. Celebrate your independence. It might be time to pare that number down to 1. Celebrate your independence. Page of Pentacles. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? That's news of the finance, okay? So perhaps there's something that you're working on that, you know, whatever this decision is, whatever this offer is, involves some sort of finance. You know, Page of Pentacles could be a property, could be a raise, could be new financials coming in. But whatever it is, you've been waiting for it. The Seven of Pentacles is patience. It's due diligence. It's planting all of the seeds. It's really, you know, toiling and then trying to be as patient as possible for the harvest, okay? And you're going to get the messages. Things are going to move swiftly, my Gemini friends. They're going to change pretty quickly when you start getting these messages. So thank you. The Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio person again, and the Four of Pentacles. So, you know, whoever it is that has been generous with you, the Six of Pentacles is about generosity. Now, it certainly could be financial. We've had a couple of financial cards, but it could also be emotional, something of value, something of high value. And there's a reciprocity, a nice flow that's going on between the parties here. But you know, this is the Queen of Cups is that kind and gentle, sweet soul, very sensitive individual who keeps her emotions in her cup. She keeps that cup closed. She doesn't let people know how she feels. She's holding on to her emotions. Okay, she's holding on to her emotions despite something that's ended here. What's ended here? What's the betrayal? She's holding on to the betrayal. She might be holding on to the betrayal here, looking back at the loss. But there's still, I don't know, I think there's a good flow there. What's the Six of Wands here for, please? We'll come back to that Ten of Swords that's bugging me. And the Five of Cups. There's victory over the sorrow. Okay? This sorrow is being publicly recognized, so I don't know what that means to you. Whatever happened here, whatever you need to decide, whatever you've taken a break from, people are going to be offering you their condolences as well. Okay? Okay, perhaps you're separating from something, someone, because of an emotional situation here with the Three of Cups. This is a new opportunity, a new situation. Perhaps there was, you know, someone that you were really in a great position with, this Queen of Cups, but you know, there might have been some decision here that's caused a separation. I see independence here. I see you moving on. There might be a new beginning for it, but it certainly is something that that you put some distance with between you. Okay, it's not something that's right on top of you anymore, right in your face anymore. But you're still holding on to it. I don't know if you're sometimes holding on to whatever is most painful gives us comfort because we can touch it, we can feel it. It's like a bad tooth. You keep putting your tongue on it because it reassure yourself that yes, it still hurts. Well, that's kind of the same thing. So I don't know what that I think perhaps, you know, you might need to hold on to whatever financials you have until you get this new offer here, this news of whatever this is that's coming in, what you've been waiting for, okay? Because right now, I think your generosity might stop, okay? Whatever is going on between you, whatever this cup is, it does involve some finance, I'll bet. And it might be ending. That particular aspect of it might be ending. So hold on to whatever it is that you have. And keep your emotions in check here, too, my Gemini friends. What's the Six of Wands here about, please? What's the Six of Wands here for, please? Okay, the world, the cycle, it's ending right here. It's ending, and you're moving on. You're moving forward. You're taking control. You're taking the reins. So if this is a business situation, then you had to put some distance between yourself and a situation before, okay? You need to take the leap of faith, perhaps celebrate the leap of faith here. You are going to get this new offer. This offer is coming in for you. It's coming in swiftly right here, and it's going to be good for you, okay? It's going to finish this, whatever this back and forth was that you had here. But at the same time, if you hold on to whatever you can with your finances, it's going to propel you forward. Whatever this is, whatever publicly recognizing this sorrow is, this reflection, whatever the condolences are, okay? Like, it might be something like, gee, I'm sorry to hear that, but congratulations, now you're free to move on, you know, type situation. That's going to happen to you by the moon. It's going to be clear to you what that means by the time of the moon, okay? And the Queen of Pentacles. So your home life is very stable with the Queen of Pentacles. You're feeling very abundant. That's also Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, perhaps. So perhaps your home life with the Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo was happy, is happy. What's going on there? Stability. That might just be you feeling, you know, in your really earthy self, in your element of abundance and satisfaction here. Page of Wands. So there might be a new idea that involves a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. There might be a new inspiration. Perhaps there's a new spark. Perhaps that's the cup of love. Perhaps it's a cup of love from the past. Okay. From the past here. Perhaps there are children involved. Might be something that you're interested in beginning again with the Judgment card. There's a lot of reflection. There are messages going back and forth, perhaps. Perhaps you've been waiting on a financial or property or job promotion type thing to come back. What's this inspiration here with the Four of Wands? Four of Wands is the happy home, happy life, happy wife, feast card, the really joyous, stable foundation. We've got, let's see, Justice. So perhaps there's an apology there. The Sun card, perhaps there, whatever it is that might be legal going on is in your favor 99% of the time here with the Justice card, also a card of Libra. Then we've got the Sun. How beautiful, Libra. So, excuse me, Libra. Pardon me, Gemini. That's a card of Leo, the Sun. And then here we have our Six of Wands, our victory again. So again, this is going to be changing here by the time of the moon. This is not far off, okay? The Scorpio full moon is what, in May, and we have the Death card here, so that is going to change things. It's going to bring in total transformation here and give you that opportunity to jump off the cliff. It might be a little scary, but you know what? You guys can do it. You've faced harder subjects here before, I think. I think this is something that you've been waiting for. You've been toying with this for a long time. You took a time out to see exactly really what you wanted to do here. And I think, you know, it might involve someone, it might involve a family relationship with the Empress here as mother, and then it might involve working with others, celebrating with others. But ultimately, I think it's about you and your independence and how much do you want to... I'm not sure how to explain this, to be honest with you. There are condolences here. There are, you know, I'm sorry for your loss, and I don't mean necessarily that someone has passed, although the Death card is here. There might be condolences as far as, you know, maybe closing a business or moving on from a long-term position or, you know, that kind of effect. So I think you guys are moving on, but, you know, it might be a little bit painful while you do it, but it's going to bring you the sun. It's going to bring total transformation. It's going to bring you justice. Okay, and all of this, likely by the time of the moon, you're going to be in control. Okay, let me pull you a Universe Has Your Back Oracle card, and one is jumping out at me. Okay, when I lean toward love, I am led. So, you know, perhaps this cup of love here is exactly what you need. Maybe it is time to reevaluate whatever might have gone before and, you know, decide which way do you want to go. You putting distance between you and there, or you in the past, or are you opening up this cup of love here, my Gemini friends? Interesting. Geminis, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate your likes, shares, and subscriptions. I've got a new website out, KarmicOneTarot.com, where you can see the schedule to book a reading and book usually within a few days or so. So take a look at that, and I will see you again in May. Thanks so much.